In today's video we're going to find out exactly how to add your site to Google Search Console and get it verified super quickly and easily. Using this method as well, you're not going to have to verify anything with your domain, simply upload a file to your WordPress site, we're going to verify the ownership, and then you're going to be verified on the Google Search Console for your site. Or any other site that you add, you can add multiple. So with that, let's get started. First of all, I've got my site here, hasn't been listed on Google Search Console yet, so I want to add it to the Google Search Console. And really to do this, you're going to need a few things. One's going to be a Google Gmail account that you can use to sign in and use Google Search Console with. I'll usually use the main one or your main one so you remember you can have multiple sites on one email address. Then of course you're going to need the backend access to your website, so we're going to download a plugin called WP File Manager. It's a free plugin, so as long as you've got plugin access, here on SeekaHost everybody has plugin access even if you use the free hosting, so you can go ahead and download that. To get onto your Google Search Console, go to Google, you're going to click on Google Search. In fact, let's do it now because sometimes it can be a little confusing. Again, I like to go through Google on this, Bing doesn't always show you the right page. As we can see, Google Search Console, we're going to click that, click on the top option there, and you're either going to find a Start Now or Start V3 Admin along the top. It's one of them two buttons. Unfortunately, otherwise it takes you to some really annoying documentation which you're not able to log in with. So yeah, Start Now, or if you see the other button there, will say V3 Admin, click on that, and then that will then take you to your page. Log in with your Gmail account if you haven't got one already, or if you can, fantastic, that's great. As I said, you can keep or use your main one and add all of your sites there. So you can see all of the sites that I have listed on here are on my main account, so I can control them all in one. I don't have to remember what email has them. So we have our site right here, and then we have obviously the Google Search Console. Once you're logged in, you create an account. It is free. You don't need anything or any payment details to create a Google Search Console account. It's free. You just need a Gmail. So on your WordPress site as well, we're just going to make sure that we have the plugin downloaded. I do believe that I have it already. There we go, WP File Manager. So if you haven't got WP File Manager, just simply go over to plugins, go to add new, and then we're just going to search for WP File Manager or simply File Manager. There we go. If you put in File Manager, it's the one on the top left with the little WordPress file. So we go back to our Google Search Console, and we're going to want to click on the top left, might be different if you're using a mobile, but on the top left menu, and we're going to go down to add property right there. This is a slightly harder way using the domain, and you have to do this with a DNS verification. Now if you want a quick and easy way without any DNS verification, I suggest using the URL prefix. So I'm just going to grab the domain address from over here, and I'm simply going to paste it right into here. We're going to go to continue, and then it's going to ask us about verifying our property, so it actually knows that we're the ones that own it. There we go, I've got my file. I probably blurred out a little bit of it as well, but I'm going to download that file here, and you can do that by clicking on the file itself, and then that's going to be added to your download list. Now we're going to come back over to plugins. Once you've uploaded or downloaded WP File Manager, we're going to click on WP File Manager, and then we're going to go ahead and upload the file into our public HTML. To do that, we're going to right hand click on public HTML, that's the top one right there. I'm going to go to upload files, select file. One thing that I want to point out here is that we have brackets 1. The reason we have brackets 1 is because I've already downloaded a similar file to list this property or another property with the same file. Now we don't want brackets 1 because that's not going to be able to verify, it's not going to find the right file name. If that is the case, find the file that you had originally, delete it, and just make sure that you rename it so it doesn't have a brackets 1. Click off of it, and we have our file back to normal without any sort of brackets. It needs to be exactly as they give it to you. So now double click on that file, we're now going to upload it. Now that it's uploaded to our public.html, we can now come back over and verify the property by clicking verify. Excellent, that's all it took, and we now have the ownership of the property verified. If we click go to property, we're now going to go to the sort of analytics for it. Obviously won't have any analytics for it yet, we've just added it on, but after a few days you're going to start seeing your reports. You can do URL inspections, check your performance, removals if you have bad URLs directing to you, check out your links, core web vitals, and lots of other things. So guys, once you have got your Google Search Console, your website verified on there, and you are on the Google Search Console, it's going to start to go through your site. It's going to send what are called crawlers, and they're going to go through your site, checking the data and seeing how they can best serve it to people searching. This is much better for SEO, and the best next step is now to add your sitemaps. The sitemaps area is just over here, and it basically gives them an easy map for them to follow of where your pages, posts, category, tags, and anything like that are, which will really improve your SEO much further. It will make crawling much quicker, and it will take less time than leaving it to do it automatically. So guys, if you're looking to add your sitemap to the Google Search Console, make sure to follow the video that's popping up right now. That's going to help you get everything on all your pages, posts, tags, and everything like that listed, make them all indexed much faster. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.